Okay. Is everyone back? Sorry, I screwed up.
Hello, nice to...
I'm very sorry. Well, let's go do that real quick. Again, very sorry, did not
I
mean
hear the voice
to
of fate,
end the stream at
speaking
all.
my name in humble supplication.
It just so unfortunately happened that I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, sorry. I need to find more of these things. Death from above! I know this isn't exactly sporting. Okay. So I need to find a campfire. Actually, there should be one right close to the here. And well, the good thing about it is it will make the uploading of the 2 videos that this would have come to YouTube a lot easier.
I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
Now I'm going to guess the rain is screwing me up. Which is a nice touch, but annoying. Sure, these will get much harder later on. Ooh, 10. You'd think, like, if you got a perfect, the proficiency would go up more. But maybe that's because I haven't screwed it up, that you have to get a perfect for it to go up. I'm sure Ellie would be better able to answer that question for me. Okay. Yes, I did see that.
Hmm.
I think I've already run into some of these and done some of them. Maybe.
Come take a look.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Okay.
Haven't you heard? There's a stream.
Okay, there we go.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique. Guaranteed.
Yep. There's nothing here that Paimon recognizes. That's for sure.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye? No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No Mora accepted here.
Okay.
I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with. Do you have any animo sigils with you? It seems the animo more to the point. Any animal sigils you find, you can trade in here for items in the shop.
Well, I don't think there's really anything... anything in here I really want at this time. I don't think.
Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's actually more complicated than that. But it's easier. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide. Of course. I guarantee do come again soon. And please also visit if you come across any weird and...
Okay, we'll do this quest here. I must have accidentally done one of them, part of it at some point. Oh, I should eat. Excuse me. Nice. Another game I'd like to actually do some point, if I could get the people to do it, or someone to do it with me, is I'd love to go through and play through the Divinity Original Sin games. which I think, from my understanding, are somewhat similar to Baldur's Gate. This looks like a fire thing that needs to be done when it's not raining. Damn it.
It's a good day to go sliding.
Okay.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
Wait a minute. I have to have a license?
A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt. Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No, probably not.
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the... No with a capital N-O. Do not challenge the authority of Examiner Amber. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked. But we do need to respect the rules. And here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just for example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
I think not.
Hey, come find me when you're done. I'll be... The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
I don't think that's how this works.
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Yes, let's. Well, I'm here. I don't think I have very many to turn in. Yeah, I've got one. I really need to find more of those. Excuse me.
did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix.
Aw.
Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really— No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the—
Okay.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city! Let's not keep her waiting.
Where is that waypoint? Ah, so you don't know how to get to that one either. Because I was going to go, how do you get there, Ellie?
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say—
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
Wait, what? Where are you going? What about?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No?
The one that's over by the Knights of Favonius headquarters?
I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation?
I'll show you on the map here in a
From
moment.
Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action.
They wear masks, of course they're infamous.
The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, we shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Oh, so I started a whole nother quest.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Yeah, this one right here. Oh, I see where it's at now. Now that I've got enough of a vantage point. Ooh, there's a chest over there.
Anything the Knights can do for you.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers. got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage. Easy! You've flown this way before anyway! Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license.
Shouldn't you really brought this up before you ever gave us
Just
the glider in
keep
the first
thinking about
place?
that license.
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What?
Please, show me your gliding license.
It got eaten by
It is
bear.
against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Okay.
We meet again, Avid. Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the spirit. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. The Guild receives requests from far and wide each day. These commissioned adventures are the main source of compensation.
What kind of
It is a mixed bag. Anything from running an errand for fellows, but you do not have to take my word for it. Here you can find the details of. Please report back to me upon completion. Excellent. I await your. Ad Astra Abyssa. Ad Astra.
Rebooting.
Okay. Let's go see what these are. Okay, we'll feed the ducks. I still have to make up for the duck I accidentally just obliterated the other day. Well, okay. I forgot that it takes stamina to swim. Which I find both amazing and comical. Okay, so you gotta do them daily, 4 daily. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's where they all are. I'll probably do the daily things off stream while I'm cooking dinner.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
How do I use in?
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore... a strip of cloth.
The hell? Okay, what did I just think of Ellie?
Down. I'm
Like,
hunting.
your character, Ellie.
I've always heard about the wide range of ingredients you can find in Mondstadt, and it looks like it's true. No, I'm a chef. A chef on a mission to find rare and exotic ingredients from all corners of the world. My name's Xiangling. I'm from Liyue Harbor. And you? Hello, my name's Paimon. Paimon! Why are you looking at me like that? What an exotic creature. Is it edible? What a bummer. Can't eat it if it's your friend. You seem like good friends. I have a good friend too, called Goba. Isn't that the name of a Liyue snack? Both the snack and my friend have a special place in my heart. Anyway, can you do some hunting for me? There's lots of game around here that would be amazing to cook with. I can't catch anything to save my life, and I don't want to miss out.
Sure, we can try to help out.
Sounds like a bit of an ordeal. Don't be like that. Come on, I'll whip you up a tasty snack later. Ooh, you had me a tasty snack. Don't worry, we're the best in... Don't worry about it. I don't care how it's done, so long as you bring me back some raw meat. Great! Then I'll leave you to it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider. Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts? harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. Ha! Ha!
Wowee! This is great! Some of it I'll shallow fry, some of it I'll... Yay! You have finally come around to my food preferences! Sorry. I got all excited thinking about new recipes. As promised, a tasty snack. Go on, try it. And tell me what you think. Are we your food testers now? Oh gosh, this is delicious! Can you tell us how to make it? Sure! The only thing is I haven't written down the recipe yet. I got it! I'll make another one now so you can watch. I'm sure you'll pick it up straight away. This seems pretty hard to make. It'll take more than that to learn how to make it. And we don't... Come on, it's simple. We can fry on a slab of stone and cook using some boar fat. Build a stove from rocks. Use dry grass for... Sweet flowers will do for sugar. As for salt, I found a load... I just can't help myself when there's a chance to try something new. But I can't exactly bring my whole kitchen with me every time I leave the house.
The cooking part sounds a lot like my character Kier.
Give me a second while I get everything ready.
Hey! What do you think? This is the boar's natural habitat. You can't hunt them here. You'll send them all running. We hunters know better than to kill the chicken to get at the egg.
Oh, I get it. The freshest, best quality meat comes from free-range boars that grow up in the environment nature intended for them. If they all ran off, it would be a major blow to gastronomy. No, to all mankind. I'm sorry. I got excited and didn't think of the impact we'd have.
You should apologize to Draff. As our leader, he always stresses the importance of respecting the rules of the hunt.
I made a mistake, and I should go... Thanks, guys. I'll cook up some more tasty snacks for you once this is over. Okay, don't worry. Paimon will remember even if you forget.
Yeah, don't surprise me.
Draff ought to be in Springvale. Let's go! Was left by strange bird or an animal slime.
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by raptor or an animal slime?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going. Huh.
goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly trail camp.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out in the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Another test subject. Freeze!
You're open!
Suffocate! Freeze!
You're open!
Have a little taste! Suffocate!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor. But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means... Look where we are! The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental... There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide. But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and... You still had one stage... Yeah, but what's that? How about we make this the third... Are you sure that's how the It's a custom version of the exam, designed besides the normal version of the So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
That was interesting. Good luck on getting all of them. Nice.
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
It is. I very much want to play it more, but it's just like I just gotta try and keep on schedule. Is all. Or at least as much as schedule as I can. It's why I'm streaming longer than what I normally would. Yeah, so am I. I mean, before I kind of changed my schedule, I was doing like an hour and a half, pretty much as soon as I got off work, and then I was doing another 2 hours, right before I went to bed, with a couple hour break in between those. So I mean, this kind of puts me closer, I would say, to how much I originally was streaming. I mean, sort of. Nice. I figured he was someone you knew. I really couldn't tell, like, who all was actually in the raid with you. I missed.
No escape!
Nice. I mean, being as good as you guys are, that just requires like a lot of raw talent and skill and time that I just find not kind of to me ruins the fun of the game. But then I also look for different things in games and such, so it's like hey, that's still really good. At least in my book, that's still really good.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high.
I'm not even sure I beat
and
Ruby
quite
Weapon
far.
normal.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal
I think I
with
tried
this?
it, but I don't think we ever
worry.
beat it.
Hey, watch it. You're talking to a Knights of Favonius Outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across. So how did he get across? If it's too far to glide, it's definitely too far for anything like that. There's also no sign of an anchor point.
Bye-bye.
Oh no! We can't hesitate any longer. The only... But don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of...
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Paimon sees... Remember that book I lent you? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was... Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back...
Raptor says I'll never make it. The wind says I will make it. And that's good enough for me.
No, I didn't.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Oh, I need to eat.
Free!
You're open!
I got careless. Picked test subject.
Windblade.
All right, I got him.
No, go ahead and tell me. That's fine.
I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us. Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just... Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day,
Oh,
climbing is
interesting.
7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
That's what I thought the Final Fantasy term was for 14, was Warrior of Light. Does it mean something else on Final Fantasy 14?
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Well, yes. But but I mean, you said the Warrior of Light, so it's just like, I thought about it, and it's like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, I think. I just can't describe it. Ah. The first Final Fantasy I played would be what would be called Final Fantasy 2 on the SNES, which was actually, I think, 4.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own. Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
In the first 24-man raid on Final Fantasy 14, at least I think it's 24, maybe 18. I don't remember. It's been too long. Isn't his armor the tank armor?
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, well, everyone, I think that's where we're going to call it for our streams here tonight. I'll return tomorrow night, and we'll finish up Alan Wake. And then probably come back here to Genshin afterwards for a little relaxation and time away from horror. But it's been fun hanging around with you guys tonight. Let's see who's around to raid, and hopefully for Ellie it works properly. It won't trigger, from the information I've got, it won't trigger any more the notifications to anyone, which kind of sucks, but yeah. I thought I did. Yeah, it says here that you may need to refresh your Twitch. Because, see, this is the information. It says Genshin Impact in big, bold letters. Well, caps lock letters. But if you don't refresh when it crashes like that, it sticks to the old information on your client. Yes, I did. When I actually restarted the stream, I put that information in as the restart. Well, maybe we're not raiding anyone because I don't have anyone online. If you've got a suggestion, I'll be happy to take it. But otherwise, it looks like everyone in my network's out. Yeah, we can raid Lily275. And last I checked, emote is still pending approval from Twitch, so